Well, guys, I'm not real sure what to say. You read the title right. I think I'm going to take a short break away from psychoactive substances. Now, don't get me wrong, I am quite a fan of altered states of consciousness, so to speak. I've gleaned a lot from them. A lot have helped me out in big ways. Is kind of like using it as a therapist, not in an abusive sense, but only using it when you feel that you need to. Some of them, I have had very spiritual journeys on some of them. For instance, first time smoking dabs, I had a realization that I needed to let the past go, or I took a large quantity of Amanita muscaria mushrooms and thought about religion in a real philosophical way for hours, simultaneously giggling as well. Um, I just, you know, don't really know how to put this. I really don't know how to put this, but I'm a superstitious person in the aspect of if I see an odd or unusual animal that just kind of crosses my path, it's almost like it's sending a message to me, right? And about two or 3 days ago, I was doing laundry and I was taking clothes out of the washer and stuffing them in the dryer, and I happened to look up and I noticed a praying mantis, or a Chinese, it looked more like a Chinese mantis, upside down, hanging off of drawers, appeared to be kind of grasping at dust bunnies, pretty much. Um, but from my old research into this stuff, that always use, that always means, it depends on the culture as well. Some cultures think it's divine and holy, but others, and I kind of take this aspect, I go with the latter here, is that it's usually a sign that you need to make some changes. Like, you need to slow down your role in life. You need to slow down and think about things. And I took that to mean, you know, slow down on the psychoactive substances. And I'm really embarrassed to admit this, and I don't want to reveal these trip reports in detail. I will save these later. I just want to wait a few months before I start talking about those, because I really did enjoy them, but at the same time, I can't really talk about those right now. Just personally, I don't want to talk about them. But like I said, there have been times where I mixed up to 3 substances together in some type of psychoactive cocktail. Some legal, others not so legal, but whatever. And what freaked me out was I was still noticing effects the day after in a psychedelic type sense. I don't want to get into details, but it really freaked me out. I was thinking, is this even happening in the first place? Is this happening at all? If this is happening, am I going to be experiencing this for the rest of my life? Did the chemicals go and fuck up my head somewhat? And honestly, and I really hate to disclose this, I don't like disclosing things until they're said and done, but I was planning to take a substance tonight that I've never experienced yet, but I need to slow down. I need to give my system time to replenish, and I know it's a little hypocritical with me, hitting this vape like a fucking smokestack, but I just need to. I'd rather do it safely and do it at my own pace so I can continue to do trip reports that you guys enjoy. I don't want to die. I don't want to get messed up mentally or messed up physically permanently. I was driving. We were driving. Me and my good buddy Max. We were driving back to his place, and I was telling him about this. I gave him a little bit more details, but at the same time, he said, I would just slow down on the psychoactives. I don't want to wake up one day and hear that you OD'd. Or, your body just gave out. So unfortunately, I'm going to give it like a week or two, see how I feel. See if I'm ready to go on. But I think an important aspect in the psychonaut community that we kind of overlook is giving yourself time to recover. And I've been a bad and a habitual offender of giving myself time to recover. And I know it's superstitious and probably old age thinking, but that praying mantis, I personally believe it told me a message, and I need to, take it easy. That does not mean that I will stop doing psychonaut discussions, though. Even though I won't be actively taking substances, I've always had an uncanny obsession and interest in the psychedelic realm, or psychoactive realm, rather. So that will not stop. But the trip reports, as of now, unless there's something I've taken long ago that I forgot to cover on, nothing new. That's what I should say. No substances that I haven't tried yet. We're going to put that on the back burner for a while and leave that be. Now, some of you might be bummed out, but I'd rather you be bummed out with me than you finding out that I'm dead. And I'm sure some of you think it would be great to hear that I'm dead, which is, whatever. But at the same time, I need to give myself a break. So with that being said, take that as you will. Until next time.